Strange Wills was a radio program syndicated in 1946. It was produced in Hollywood by Charles Michelson and Teleways Syndication. Stage and film star Warren William, who starred in the show, was also part of the creative team. The stories were said to be based on actual wills, with the names of those involved changed. The stories themselves were compiled by lawyer-turned-author Ken Krippene from his research over a 10-year period. These shows were quite different from other mystery dramas of the era. They would look at the complexities and dramas of legal entanglements that arose from some wills. The wills would have unusual bequests or involve the search for a missing heir. Warren William would portray attorney Warren Francis O'Connell, who would act as probate and relay the story as he observed it. The cast for most of the productions included its host and star Warren William and have co-starring Howard Culvert and Carlton G. Young. Other actors included Lorraine Tuttle, William Conrad, and Peggy Weber. The remainder of the supporting cast of most productions was comprised of many of the West Coast's finest voice talent. This was one of Teleways' finest productions up to this point. The show ran for one season of 26 shows, although in the May 17, 1947 Billboard magazine, it states that an additional 26 shows were in production. Unfortunately, only a few may have been made, and 4 are in circulation. Eventually, Charles Michelson bought the syndication rights from Teleway and then licensed them further to Grace Gibson Radio Productions for distribution in Australia. This was done in part to skirt the 1948 Petrillo ban, which was a musician strike at the time. Warren William either bought or licensed the entire series of productions from Charles Michelson. With this, William would form his own company, Warren William Radio Productions Incorporated, with the hopes of continuing the series on NBC. This series was then renamed I Devise and Bequeath. There are 5 shows created, of which 4 are in circulation. However, these use the same scripts as the Strange Wills show. And unfortunately, William would pass away from multiple myeloma in 1948, and no further work is known to have occurred. Information for this synopsis was taken from the Digital Deli 2 website, from Jay Hickerman's The Ultimate History of Network Radio Programming, from Wikipedia, and from Google Books. For Old Time Radio Researchers, I'm your announcer, Patrick Andre. Enjoy the show.